Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Well, happy Friday to you, folks. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Will Dugson, with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
Happy Friday.
Let's not forget
Friday.
Coach Duggan.
It's time to go 4-0, boys.
Around the world. We're going crazy over here.
We're going 4-0.
Now it's like, now that we've gone 3-0, I'm just like, all right, bring on the next game. When's the next game?
Yeah.
Is it right now?
Yeah.
Can it be now, please?
I don't care that my
that's
players need to like rest and recuperate. I want you on the field right now to get me 4-0.
I need it now. All right. Well, folks, we got to do an episode for you now and talk to you about all the things that have come out since the last episode. And we got a Craig experience lined up for you. We got to make some bold predictions. So let's waste no time. Start at the top. Hall of Fame. It's not just a game, folks. It's not just a game that we kicked ass in. That is an actual Hall of Fame for players. And there are give me 128 guys nominated for the next year of the Hall of Fame. And with 128 names, you got to know there's some Charger names floating around.
Yeah, there are.
Yes.
Couple that I'm very excited about.
Some goats, as they say. Phillip Rivers, obviously, the big boy.
Please. First ballot.
Being a first ballot.
Just get in there. Him and Drew Brees going in at the same time would be
that
sick.
would be insane, actually. Two ex-Charger quarterbacks making it into the Hall of Fame would be fantastic. Safety, Rodney Harrison.
One of my
This is a long time coming.
Yeah.
Dude, Rodney should have been in there a long time ago.
Well, has he been on the ballot for a while? Yeah, he has to have been on there for a while. He's got
for a minute.
Yeah, he's been retired for a long time.
Yeah. Drafted by the Chargers in 94, spent 9 seasons with the team, and was a Pro Bowl selection twice during his 10 years. So come on, give me Rodney.
Rodney killed people.
And it's not just players, folks. We got coaches that are getting nominated as well, like our linebacker coach, Navarro Bowman. What a stud.
That's gonna be a fun meeting room after this news is announced in there.
Oh yeah, Harbaugh's gonna be shouting out everybody.
Oh yeah,
especially Navarro. He's currently the linebacker coach, if you didn't know, and he was a force in the middle over his 7 seasons in the NFL. And the former linebacker earned all 4 All-Pro and 3 Pro Bowl selections. Great for him. Also, former Charger wide receiver Wes Welker began his career with the Chargers.
Blast of the past names. Yeah.
Another undrafted free agent as well.
Yeah. Undrafted
senior.
free agent to Hall of Fame on the ballot. That's pretty cool. That's pretty wild. And he was like the OG, Lad McConkey, and
he's Lad Senior.
All those little white wide receivers. he was like the OG of them in that generation.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then obviously, if you listen to Chargers radio, Lorenzo Neal, fullback,
baby.
Get
in,
no question. No question.
What was it like? He had like 7 straight years of 1,000-yard rusher behind him, and it was like all these different backs too. And then obviously LT, he led the way to his touchdown breaking season. It's like the guy was the best tight end.
An absolute
It'd be so weird if you could do like an AI algorithm that would like allow you to see what LT would have been without him in front of him. If there's somebody could come up with an algorithm, I'm just curious what that would be, because he was invaluable to those teams.
Yeah.
Stupid cat.
Hey, I see a cat.
Meow, meow.
He just wants to be a part of the show.
Oh.
Gunner.
Black cats are not good luck, Gunner. Bye.
Gunner.
Enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day.
Gunner.
Well, some other fantastic news. I don't know if you guys know this, but Justin Herbert has the most passing yards in the NFL right now. I don't know if you know that or not. He is also ranked in the top 10. He's moved up a couple spots. He's now number 2, Utah. Number 2.
He's still polarizing, because in this was from the, what is it?
Nick Shook.
Nick Shook. Somebody had him dropping 3 spots this week. I saw one this morning before we got on here. I'm like, what is going on? People just don't like him, and that's okay, because he's ours, so you can't have him.
Yeah. Don't like him. That's fine.
Don't. Yeah.
More for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, obviously loving Justin Herbert. And slowly he's getting more and more appreciation. But you know what? Like I said, I keep hating him. All right. It's just going to be that much sweeter the further he gets. Haterade. And let's also point out that Keenan Allen, he's 7 receptions away from having 1,000 career receptions to make him only the 16th player in the NFL history to have 1,000 career receptions. Quadruple digits.
Giants are in trouble. He's coming.
Yeah, I was thinking about I love him even more now that he came back.
Yeah.
You know?
He had to come back. He had to.
But it makes me and he's having this kind of a season when you bring him back. Most of the time you bring in a vet like this that's been in the league for 10 years, it's like you get little spot plays here and there where he'll step up, and he's like the leader in the receiver room in a really young wide receiver core. He's wide receiver 1 right now. He is the go-to guy that's scoring every single game. Obviously, QJ is a stud too, but and Ladd's a stud. We got a great wide receiver.
We got a bunch of studs.
Yeah,
we're studly over here.
Stud
but
factory.
yeah, I love that guy. I'm so glad he came back.
And if you folks have been keeping score at home, you would see that the Chargers are the 4th in fewest points allowed at 50. Only 4th to the Packers, Seahawks, and the 49ers. Although I didn't see the game last night. How the Seahawks did. They gave up a lot of points, I'm hoping.
No.
They gave up some.
It was 23-20.
20.
Yeah.
So they slipped-ish.
Yeah. A little slippage. We'll see. We'll see if the Chargers can capitalize on that. Move up a couple spots, but obviously.
We should also capitalize on something else coming up.
Oh.
And his name is Jaxson Dart.
Oh, capitalize on the darkness. Yep. I guess Ian Rappaport's tweeting out that the future is now. The Giants are making first-round rookie quarterback Jaxson Dart their starter. After just a short stint starting at an 0-3 record, Russell Wilson moved down the bench. The Giants had a package of plays for Dart, and now they will unleash it all on the Chargers defense, which, again, 4th in fewest points allowed.
Bold choice, Cotton.
Have at it, Jaxson Dart.
This defense is so problematic for even the best quarterbacks. What are you doing, guys? Just wait a week.
But I guess, from our perspective, who would you rather have faced? A young Jaxson Dart who's going to have a lot of confidence, going to go out there, probably take a lot of big chances because what does he have to lose? Or Russell Wilson, who, he's got it in the tank. Russell Wilson can have a good game. He's potentially a Hall of Fame quarterback. I showed you guys the stat comparison between him and Eli Manning, and his overall resume is way better than Eli Manning.
Way better than Eli, yeah.
So he has the potential to have a big game. The game's not going to be too big for him. He'll stand in there and make plays. Who would you rather have faced, Jaxson Dart? But then again, Russell Wilson has looked really bad this year.
Trash. They're 0-3 with him.
outside of the Cowboy game where the Cowboys defense sucks, he's looked awful. Who would you rather have played though?
I want to play Jaxson Dart for sure. I just think the Giants are dumb for doing this. This week against us, and maybe that's my hubris as a Charger fan, but I've watched us go up against 3 really good teams and basically shut them down. Right, so that's a hell of a. Granted, there's less tape to watch on him and everything, but we're just sound. So I don't know. I just feel like we did this to somebody else. Somebody else started maybe a couple years ago, and our defense wasn't at the level, and we broke him.
Yeah,
I can't remember who it was. Please maybe put in the comments if you remember.
Was it Aiden O'Connell for the?
Yes, I think it was Aiden. No, or it was Peterman. It was something that.
Oh, Nathan Peterman.
Nathan Buffalo. Yeah.
No, Buffalo.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. To me, there's a little hesitation. The guy is definitely a baller. I feel like I kind of would have rather faced Russell Wilson, who, his scrambling ability has gone down pretty drastically. Pretty much the only thing he's got is the deep ball. I don't know, Jaxson Dart brings a little bit of a fire to the offense. He gives everyone a little bit of okay, let's go. We got the young guy in. Let's get after it. He's going to just force feed Malik Neighbors. And I think they're going to run the ball a lot. This young guy, they want to get play action. They want to keep the pressure off of him. So Scatabo hit that higher on underdog for sure, because I think he's going to get a lot of touches.
I was out at dinner the other night, and I heard another table talking about their fantasy team, and there was this one girl who clearly didn't know football names. She's like, and I've got this guy Scatibo, I think his name is.
That sounds like a blood pressure medication.
Yeah,
Scatibo.
Skatibo.
Side effects of Skatibo may include
just a dude sitting on a beach in a bathtub. Skatibo.
And then let's see. Yeah, Chargers. Jesse Minter talking about Jaxson Dart, saying it's a great challenge. Sometimes rookies, they come in. He seems to have a lot of confidence and moxie. I don't think he'll be intimidated by any means. Anytime you don't have real NFL film on a player, there's a little bit of unknown.
But the good thing is he's amazing at making adjustments in the first quarter. So
yes.
I'm expecting turnover city on Sunday.
We'll see. It's certainly that opportunity for sure. I mean, looking at the injury report over here too, it's a much longer list than I think we would want and have seen in previous weeks. There's some progress though. And for those of you that are watching this on Friday, this is just as of Thursday, so we haven't seen Friday's status report yet, but Mekhi Becton, as far as we know, still in concussion protocol. That's huge. Hopefully he gets out of that before the game, but we won't know. Bradley Bozeman dealing with a back injury, didn't practice Wednesday, but limited on Thursday. That could potentially be huge as well. Good thing we got Andre James to step in if need be. Darius Davis dealing with the knee injury, has not practiced. That's concerning. Good. Yeah. Will Dissly still not practicing as well with his knee injury. Deshaun Hand went from limited to full with his back injury. Cam Hart getting 2 full practices. That's good to see. We like Cam Hart. Same with Dante Jackson. He's been playing great as well. Dealing with an ankle injury, got limited and full. Rick Lovano was dealing with a personal deal. Didn't practice Wednesday, but full on Thursday. Elijah Molden still dealing with the hamstring injury. He's 2 limited practices. We'll
take the limited.
We'll take what we can get. And also, we got to take Trey Pipkins where we can get, because he was dealing with the knee injury, limited Wednesday, but full on Thursday.
Got poked in the eye and his knee started hurting?
No, I think his knee was bothering him prior to.
Hey, don't be getting mean on our.
You leave Trey Pipkins alone.
Even though he did not have the best game last week, I still have faith. You need your eyes. You get poked in the eye, it's hard to work.
You definitely need your eyes.
Everything's connected, Kyle. You get poked in the eye, your knee goes out, and then you start shitting your pants.
Knees and toes. Eyes, knees, and toes. You shit your pants. Yeah.
Let's see. There's some quotes here also to look at. Jim Harbaugh and Derwin James saying, I know I said he's the best safety I've ever seen, but I think I did him a disservice. He's the best football player I've been around. When it comes to that stat line that you can't see, there's only one player I could compare him to. And that's Junior Seau.
Oh my God. Get me fired up. That's the easiest way to get me fired up is compare someone to Junior Seau.
I'm about to buy a Derwin jersey now.
So sick. I love Derwin James.
So good. And then, Rondé Gadsden had 5 catches, 46 yards in his regular season debut Sunday. And Gadsden has been inactive for the first 2 weeks of the season. He's going to be in there more, said Harbaugh, and he earned that.
Yeah, especially with Dissly down, like he was clutch, dude. The Chargers put up a highlight reel of his like 3 or 4 catches. They were all like contested, competitive catches. Yep. So I'm looking forward to seeing his growth and see what he can do against these Giants.
He's like that airplane is just slowly taking off.
Slowly taking off.
And then when he was asked about the plan for Tony Jefferson once Elijah Molden returns from his hamstring injury, Harbaugh said, I really don't want Tony off the field. Keep him around. I'm keeping him.
I think Elijah Molden, just take your time and get healthy. Like this is a weird situation where there's no rush to get you back. Tony's doing great. So
and the hamstring is not something you want to mess with at all.
Take your time, dude.
Yeah, take your time, get fully recovered, and then get back out there, and we have a whole bushel of safeties.
Yeah, Bushel. I think that's the episode title. Bushel safeties is that. So
let's see. We've also got Harbaugh and Justin Herbert saying there's nothing he's not good at. There's an old saying.
Of course there is.
Of course there is. God doesn't give anybody a monopoly, maybe except Justin Herbert. What does that even mean?
He's got a monopoly on ability. He has all
and girlfriend and the looks. He's got it all, dude. It's unfair.
Did you guys see the critique of his wardrobe change since Madison Beer?
I think it has changed.
He used to show up to games in just like sweatpants and a Nike t-shirt.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden on this Sunday, he showed up in like jeans and
some
like
designer jeans,
a nicer white shirt. It's like it was like a subtle change. It definitely was still Justin Herbert.
He's not
Nothing
coming in like
flashy.
Cam Newton in the hat.
No, that would be hilarious if you
That would be
were
pretty
Cam
funny.
Newton.
Dude, Madison, you're bold.
Wow. Big changes. Wholesale changes.
No, but he was just wearing stuff Nike gave him for like the last 3 years.
Yeah,
I think
just
he
free
actually
stuff.
took Madison took him shopping. So that's good.
That's good.
Looking at his closet like, is this all you have? T-shirts and
just Nike
sweatpants.
shit.
It's like a cartoon character that wears the same thing every
And
day.
leg
That was his
wraps.
closet.
Yeah.
And then finally, Keenan Allen on the pizza, apparently in the Chargers facility, in that sweet ass Chargers pizza oven, said, I can't eat the pizza. If I ate a slice of pizza, I'm gonna be a tight end.
That was good. Yeah.
It feels a little bit like kind of shots fired at what was it, Kelvin Benjamin? Remember Benjamin, who was like a wide receiver, and then all of a sudden, like ballooned up and
Oh, that's right.
didn't play quite as well.
Yeah, when you get older, it's a little harder to get it off. And I understand.
Trust me, I
that.
know.
I get it. I feel it.
feel you. I feel
Maybe
you,
when the
Keenan.
season's over, throw one
Yeah.
down. But
I'll happily be a nose guard. That's okay in my life status right now. Give me all the
You
pizza. I'll be a nose guard.
And hey,
you
if
go
Keenan's
from
not
wide receiver to nose guard in 3 months. Like, holy shit, Keenan.
big
Already
changes.
there.
And I'll eat Keenan's pizza. If he's not going to eat it, I'll eat it.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
You
Send him my
volunteer as
way.
tribute.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
take that bullet for you, buddy. Well, folks, we would like to take you over to our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. Football is back, and Underdog is the best place to make picks and win money all season long. Playing on Underdog, it's easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, receiving yards, interceptions, and more. And I think I have to like pull back on some of these picks that I've been making, because I think there's an option. Here's the great, this is what I'm going to do going forward. They have the flex option. So you can make like multiple picks, and like, because that's the thing is like, I always miss on like one. And it's like, son of a bitch, if you just would have like won one more catch or went one more yard or some BS like that. So I got to move over to the flex, because then it's a little bit lower on your earnings, but
Your yield. Yeah.
you still get something. And so I think that's got to be the move for me going forward.
Hey, change up your style, your approach.
Listen.
Just keep going.
I got to make
Never
some
stop. Never
halftime
quit. Don't
adjustments,
give up.
baby.
Underdog
Never
Fantasy.
quit. Just change.
That's right. Download the app today and sign up with promo code CChat to score $50 in bonus funds when you play your first $5. That's promo code CChat. Millions of fans have already won billions making picks on Underdog. Will you be next? Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and President of State where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms_DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call a 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And after you're done making some flex picks, you can head on over to our Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat, where if you are watching this on Friday and you are on Patreon, get over there, because we've got a sweet little doc that Kevin put together of our most recent trip to SoFi Stadium,
It's wild.
beating the Denver Broncos, and the fun we had, the shenanigans we got up into. Check it out, folks. Patreon.com/ChargerChat. And if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, hit it.
Hit the button.
Click it, punch it.
Just touch
Just do something with it. Don't
Pull it
just
down.
look at it. Pull it down.
it. Punch it.
All right, folks. Time to go on to the next segment. You know them, you love them. It's the Craig Experience.
Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Early morning in Brazil.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh,
Craig Experience.
hello there.
Make yourself at home. Got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
What's happening, folks? How we doing out there? Who am I kidding? Chargers fans, I know how we doing. We're undefeated. How could you be upset right now? Now, granted, there were some things that took place in that matchup against the Broncos that weren't super advantageous for the team. Definitely some injuries. Shout out to Najee Harris. Heal up, man. I mean, you can't make that up. Dude's never missed an NFL game in his career. Signs with the Chargers, almost blows his face off. Then, his Achilles is destroyed. Maybe it's because he's playing on turf and he's used to playing natural grass. I don't know. Large human beings, sometimes you question whether or not they're supposed to move the way that they are. And the man's 6'1", like 242 pounds. I'm not a doctor. I don't want to break all that down. And I'm not here to bring the mood down, because how could we be upset, man? We are smoking, and we are heading into, is it still in Meadowlands in Jersey? Is that where the Giants play? I feel like I don't pay enough attention to them to know, but that's where we're headed to take on the New York Giants and Jaxson freaking Dart. Now, what a week for the Giants to decide to throw that kid to the fire. Why not throw him a softball next week against the vaunted Brandon Staley defense and the Saints? Give him a little bit of confidence leading into another gauntlet that he has to go into, playing some other really good defensive teams moving from that point on. But look, not our problem. I'll talk to you about some things that are on my mind and what I feel like the Chargers need to do to get this fourth victory in a row and continue this undefeated streak. So without further ado, let's get into that. CC gang, the biggest of salutes, and to the rest of the boat fam, what's goody? She got Craig in Texas, and welcome to this newest edition of the TCE. That's right, Craig Experience. So let's get down to the business. You know what? Your boy would be remiss if I didn't get this kicked off by first saying all hail King Justin Patrick of House Herbert, first of his name, because Buddy was out there under siege all afternoon for, what felt like a full 4 quarters of football. There was some sort of record for pressure set against him. He was hit 14, 15 times, sacked 5 times, and he still came away with it when it mattered in crunch time and winning time. Harbaugh put it together. And also, while I'm here, big old salute to the rest of the squad for overcoming what felt like an unnatural amount of adversity for one single football game. Aside from Najee Harris going out, the entire right side of the offensive line was patchwork almost all day long. You had Jamari Sawyer who had to come in. The fact that Trey Pipkins was in and out of the game. Hell, even Austin Decula's got meaningful snaps. And if you've been around these parts as long as I have, Chargers teams of yesteryear would have crumbled under just one of these obstacles. But not this squad. And listen, I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here because I feel like it's warranted. If you weren't drinking the powder blue Kool-Aid before last week, you may not be able to find any at your local grocery, mom and pop's joint. Amazon's probably running dry. Hell, more than likely, you won't be able to even snipe any from your neighbor's pantry. Nearly every major sports outlet is chugging Charger soda, and as well they should be. Even some of the folks that were getting their rocks off trying to make it a point to attempt to discredit Madison Beer's boy toy and his band of tail kicking, snot rocking, turf dipping, and spitting warriors. And hold on, man. I got a little lightheaded. Give me a second, catch my breath. I think I got too excited. Pardon me. Anyway, got myself collected. While we're giving out credit cookies, next up, got to be Quentin Johnson, right? As a matter of fact, this might as well be a QJ appreciation segment, because we've seen this dude take incremental steps from rookie year to year 2 to now where, wait for it, he's this team's primary big play threat. Who would have thunk it? Sunday dude was out in SoFi plucking contested catches that would have made Terrell Owens smile. He was even high point head topping cats. Quentin freaking Johnston, Randy Moss, Riley Moss. You can't make this stuff up. And also, thanks be to Greg Roman for mostly, deploying him appropriately. Because even though he spends like a significant time getting a lot of his snaps aligned as a boundary X receiver, a lot of his routes are designed for him to find space. So getting away from coverage or in like open zone windows and doing what he does best, creating after the catch. So good on you, Greg. Let's keep it going. And also QJ, let's keep the momentum up, kid. 2 to 3 more games like that. I'm going to have to do a 180 on my long-standing opinion of what I believe to be your ceiling. And we might also need to mention here that the Harbaugh magic is very real, and QJ may be further proof. I can sit here and gloat all day about last week's performance, but we got to move on because the Chargers are playing in the early window against the Giants on Sunday. And here are a few things that I want to see. Specifically, let's start with the offense. Like last week, Greg Roman, I am begging you. please keep the 5 to 7 step drops to a minimum. I mean, even if you're going max protection, if for no other reason, just to keep Herbert in one piece. Because if you thought Denver's front four was a problem, the Giants with Dexter Lawrence and the three-headed edge monster that's Kayvon Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and Abdul Carter, at least from a talent standpoint, should trigger the farthest reaches of your anxiety. Or maybe that's just me projecting. But anywho, defensively, I'm not really concerned. Jesse Mintz's game plan will be airtight, and even if things are a little wonky in the early goings due to lack of actual NFL tape on Jaxson Dart, I fully expect the second half adjustments to shore things up. There is another person specifically that I want to speak to. Dearest Alohi Gilman, please, sir, keep your depth in the deep third, please. I honestly think he should spend the majority of his time at 15 yards and in from the line of scrimmage. But I know sometimes offensive play calling can kind of dictate responsibilities, so there's that. But ultimately, we got to keep the lid over the top of the defense. You got Malik Neighbors coming up on Sunday, and if there's one thing Buddy can do as the Louisiana guy that watches a lot of LSU football, he can get over top and he can make you pay. And if these first 2 years haven't been proof, or year 2, 3 games so far, then I don't know what else to tell you, but we got to keep that under control. Also, let's not blow a golden opportunity here, right? How often do you get the opportunity to start the season 3-0 with your first 3 victories coming in the division? So while you're in pole position, make moves. I'm going to speak to one position group in particular that I think the Chargers need to address. These are just my personal opinions. You are free to disagree. There's a gentleman that you're going to get up close and personal with here just in a couple days, Kayvon Thibodeau. And this is an 0-3 Giants team. So smoke their boots and then find a way to leave with Thibodeau in tow. Hell, let him sit next to the pilot if you need room. Maybe even ask Matt Money Smith if he's willing to up his seat and ride in the jump spot at the rear of the plane. And I don't think Money would have a problem with it. He'll take one for the team, right? Right? Anyway, Tibbs is actually on contract through next year, so throw a second at the highest, maybe even a third and some later round 2027 sweetener if it's necessary to get this to the finish line. Then you can extend him and then set it and forget it, man. It's one less offseason concern heading into next year. Oh yeah, there's an offensive lineman that they can't seem to get right by the name of Evan Neal. If y'all want to toss him in the deal too, we're open to it. Just saying. And then from another 0-3 team on the verge of complete disaster, you got the Miami Dolphins. And there's a young Mr. Jalen Phillips, former Miami Hurricane. If you know, you know. He's currently in year 5 after Miami picked up his 5th-year option, so he'd be a free agent next year. Maybe they're willing to deal him as opposed to allowing him to leave for potentially nothing at all next offseason. So might want to check on that. And lastly, my hometown team, my family's going through it right now, y'all. The 0-3 New Orleans Saints, who look like probably the worst team in the NFL. Carl Granderson, who's 28 years old. He's right now currently under contract through 2027. Maybe check on the availability of Alvin Kamara too. Just throwing that out there. But again, back to the edge group. Even when Mac returns, the edge room still needs further reinforcements, short and long term. 2 birds, 1 stone. So, Mr. Ortiz, let's see what you got. All right, let's wrap this thing up because I literally almost passed out from excitement. It happens. Score prediction. Here we go. I think there's potential for this game to be a little tighter than what seems to be widely thought. But even with that said, give me the gang 27, the Fighting Scat Packs 17. I think the Chargers pull this away late. All that being said, folks, come join me and Garrett over on the Lightning Round podcast post game for after hours, where we will break down all of the happenings in Sunday's matchup. And I'm going to pass it back over to the fellas and allow them to do what they do. And until the next one, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all know who it is, Mr. Bolt Gang, or Do Not Bang, aka TOP_FLYT3 over on Twitter. I normally say that in the inverse, right? Whatever, doesn't matter. Again, I'm super excited. Let's go get this dub. Let's get the 4-0 and let's just keep moving forward. And let's make some moves too, right? Maybe the Chargers surprise some folks. And while I was looking at next year as being the year, make it happen a year earlier. It's Harbaugh magic. Do you believe? I do. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. Another awesome Craig experience. Yeah, you're not going to find any Chargers Kool-Aid in this abode. It has been drank. Yeah, it's gone, baby. This Charger soda been chugged. And yeah, I freaking love how everybody is just slowly changing their tune. And I think it's funny. I did see a stat, and in the first, they compared Justin Herbert's passing yards to the first 3 weeks in his career. And it was like 900, 900, 900, 900. Last year, didn't even break 400 in his first 3 weeks.
He was hurt.
He was hurt. And he just wasn't passing the ball that much. And then this year, I think he's about 8 something, 8 and change. So I think everybody had changed their tune based off the performance from last year, as if there was some type of regression. But no, sorry, not the case, folks. That's you're not that guy, pal.
Yeah.
But Craig, I love that you're having fun with this, dude. And I hope you don't get too light.
I love a happy Craig. I love a happy Craig. Dude.
Happy Craig, happy something.
Happy life.
Yeah.
Happy.
But Craig, thank you again, buddy, for another awesome Craig experience. And that's pretty much going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. But before we go, as Craig do, we need to make some bolt predictions as well. So who is going first?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead.
You go. You go?
No,
I'll go. You go? You go.
Let's all go at the same time.
On the count of three.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Go on. Go, Cod. Go.
Okay. I'm just going to go heavy on the Dart action. I'm going to go 5 sacks and 2 turnovers for the defense. No one specific. It's going to be a party for everyone. 5 sacks, 2 turnovers. Chargers 31-14.
I like it.
14. Wow. Nice.
I think I might need that flex option for mine, because I'm going to throw in a lot at this. So I got Justin going for over 300 yards passing. I got him having 3 touchdowns to QJ, Keenan, and Ladd. The 3 Musketeers will all score this game.
Wow.
Defense-wise, I have not as many sacks. I got 3 sacks for our defense, 2 interceptions on Dart, and the Chargers win 31-16.
Wow. Nice. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
need
say
some flex on there, but it'll be good.
I'm going to say Chargers are going to win 30-10. I'll say.
Nice.
I love you come in here just pew, 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 pew. I love it.
I come up with it off the top of my head. Yeah, I got to feel it. Yeah. That's how it works. And I think I'm going to predict 2. I think Hampton is going to break over 100 rushing.
Love that.
And I think I'm saying this out of hope and prediction. I think Pipkins isn't going to give up a single pressure.
Wow.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
That's a bold.
Quite the pass rush he's going up against this week.
I know.
You might need to
saying a lot.
We'll try.
I'm saying a lot, but I got to swing for the fences with these guys. So there you go, folks. Bolt prediction in the books. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts, gentlemen?
No, I'm just like, let's go 4-0.
We left it all out on the field, folks. There it is.
Yeah, it's there.
All right. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up, because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.